What's up YouTube, Dale here from Simple Games. Today I was going to do this as a very simple to buy or not to buy the Cyber style structure deck, but you know what? I got a little bit lucky and I'm just going to cut straight to it. The answer is yes, go out and buy the Cyber style structure deck. Why? Well, I'm going to be able to show you with an opening right now. So, as you can see before you, I got an early version of this. I just went into one of my local GameStops and they basically had one for sale. So, picked it straight up. Straightforward and simple, not much more needs to be said. So we're going to crack straight into this. This is due to be released in 2 days' time. If you have a local game, it might be worth trying to check it out, but I'm pretty sure the next thing I heard that these were all pulled off the shelf after they realised they dump up. But yeah, the simple answer to this is, do you buy this structure deck? The answer is yes. So quite like the Salamangreat structure deck, quite like any structure deck that has a staple card in there, I would say this isn't as playable as the Salamangreat structure deck, but it does have a staple within the deck that straight away is being sold at pre-order prices of about £7. So you might as well, as you can see, pay the extra £3, or if your locals are doing a deal on them, you probably end up paying £8, so like £1 more, and pick up one of the best staples in the game, especially if you do not have them. So we're going to crack straight into this, and then if you're a Cyber Dragon player or a Cyber Dark fan or anything like that, then of course this will be another structure deck for you. So we're going to crack this open. Obviously you get the playmat and then you get the cards of inside. So we start off with the Cyber Dark Chimera. So you can discard one spell or trap card to add a power bond from your deck to your hand. You can only use Dark or Machine Cyber monsters as fusion materials this turn. Also, when you fusion summon this turn, you can also banish monsters from the graveyard as material. So Power Bond basically becomes a good old-fashioned Overload fusion, which is awesome. The fact that it says Dragon or Machine Cyber, it does restrict you from not being able to use stuff like Galaxy Soldier, but still very good. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can send one Cyber Dark monster from your deck to the graveyard with a different name from this card in your graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. So it's a nice little normal summon to be able to discard and search Power Bond if you're able to set up your plays. Cyber Dark Realm. When this card is activated, you can add one Cyber Dark monster from your deck to the hand with a different name from this card in your graveyard. During the main phase, you can immediately after this effect resolves normal summon one Cyber Dark monster. So again, this is kind of cool because you can activate this to add the Chimera. So I'm thinking about this in Cyber Dragons and of course Cyber Style or Cyber Darks. But the idea is you can add this, then get an additional normal summon of it, and then you get the ability to pretty much get the ditch off this for a power bond. Only use the previous effect once per turn, and if an equipped monster from your graveyard, if you equipped a monster from your graveyard by the effect of a Cyber Dark monster, that activated when it was normal or specialed, you can equip from your opponent's graveyard instead. So that's kind of cool. Then we've got Cyber End Dragon. To me, this is a bit of a wasted Ultra spot, but it is what it is. Cyber Dark End Dragon, which is the brand new card. I think it looks absolutely beast. It requires specifically Cyber Dark Dragon and Cyber End Dragon. Is Cyber Dark Dragon? No. I was hoping that Cyber Dark Dragon would be an Ultra as well. That would be pretty cool. Must be either fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing one level 10 or lower Cyber Dark fusion monster equipped with Cyber End Dragon, unaffected by your opponent's activated effects. Once per turn, you can equip one monster from either graveyard to this card. That's pretty cool. It's a shame it's not a quick effect. This can attack a number of times each battle phase up to the number of equipped cards equipped to it. It is a 5k boss monster, so it would have been nice if it was like a quick call by the grave in a sense. Cybernetic Horizon. This card is always treated as a Cyber Dark card. Send 2 Dragon and or Machine Cyber monsters with different attributes to the graveyard. One each from your hand and deck. Add one Dragon or Machine Cyber monster from your deck to the hand, and if you do, send one Machine Cyber Fusion monster from your extra deck to the graveyard. Only activate one Cybernetic Horizon per turn. You can't special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you activate this except Machine. So again, it kind of limits your play. Cyber Dragon Hers. This is a really nice reprint. Again, it's just a shame that it's a super because this super could have been anything and it's already had a super print. Fusion Deployment, again, to me, a bit of a wasted foil spot. Like, all good having it in the deck, but considering it just got a secret reprint and it's not even that expensive, this could have easily been a Lightning Storm. And then the one that we're all waiting for, wham, bam, thank you, man. This is what makes the deck worth the money. So like all of this and the rest, all of this is technically £3 if you buy it at top retail. This is going for like £7 to £10 on its own. Like technically you are buying an infinite impermanence and all of this stuff comes for free. Yeah, it's nice to have it as a super rare. This is kind of like the Harpy's Feather Duster, so I'm kind of happy to get this. Once again, wants to shift focus back. I feel that there's pretty much 3 wasted foil spots in my opinion that could have been anything else, but still really kind of cool to get infinite impermanence. We've then got attachment Cyburn. So you can target one dragon or machine cyber monster you control, equip this card from your hand or field to it. While this card is an equipped card, the equipped monster gains Citra and attack. If this card is sent to the graveyard while equipped to a monster, you can target one other dragon or machine cyber monster in your graveyard and special summon it. So what makes this really kind of cool is the fact that it basically acts as a monster reborn. So you can link off whatever you've got. So let's say you've got hers or you've got core on the board. Connect it with this, and then link it off, and then by doing so you just bring the core or the hers back, so that helps you link climb higher. It's another option. If you look at the competitive version of Cyber Dragons right now, they are being able to go into Verte and then Dragoon with a backed up Infinity, and that really causes a lot of issues. Cyber Dragon, I'm really disappointed that we've got a Cyber Dark deck, yet they give us the original Cyber Dragon art. Like, go figure. Cyber Dragon Zwei National Commons, a really nice reprint, really good for the Cyber card plays. Core, Cyber Pharos, Cyber Valley, Cyber Phoenix, Cyber Dark Horn, Edge, and Kill, Cannon, Claw. Lengling, this obviously helps you target, so basically once per turn you can either target one face-up monster you control, equip this card to that target, or unequip this card and special summon it. Original attack of monster equipped with this card becomes 1,000. It can make a second attack during the battle phase. Also, if the equipped monster would be destroyed by battle, you can destroy this card instead. So. Jizukuru Kaiju's pretty cool. Gizmek's a nice little reprint. Gal Dogma's a nice reprint, because I'm pretty sure like before this it was like a rare that was like £5 or so. So again, nice little bump on that one. Cyber Eternal. So quick effect, target one machine cyber fusion monster in your graveyard, return it to the extra deck or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. If a machine cyber fusion monster or monsters you control will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from the graveyard instead. Now, quickly before it goes too far, if you were to use the effect of, for example, where are you? The Horizon, I think it's the Horizon. Whatever one of the cards that sends a Cyber Dark or a fusion from your extra deck to the grave, you can't revive it. It needs to be successfully fusioned. Even though it says ignoring its summoning conditions, because it's a card that comes from the extra deck, and quite like ritual monsters as well, they must have been successfully summoned first in order to summon them back. Ignoring summoning conditions is basically when a card says it cannot be normal summoned or set, or it can't be special summoned except by doing A, B, or C. In that kind of synopsis, it does mean that you can't revive a fusion monster. It's just game mechanics. So, Repair Plant, pretty straightforward. Emergency is a nice reprint. Overload Fusion is a nice reprint. Cyber Dark Impact, another nice. Inferno, Future Fusion, Fusion Tag, Machine Dupe, Lyric Removal. All really nice reprints for a machine deck. Cyber Dark Invasion. I love the artwork on this. The fact it's like red eyes and it's like, I'm going to gobble you up kind of thing is really cool. So once per turn, you can activate one of these effects. Target a Cyber Dark effect monster you control. Equip one dragon or machine monster from either graveyard to it as an equipped spell that gives it plus 1,000 attack. Send one equipped card you control equipped to a machine monster to the graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls. Now it's a shame you can only activate one of these effects per turn. It would have been nice to say you can only activate each once per turn, which would have been really cool. But still a nice little one. Cybernetic Revolution, nice reprint on that one. Power Wall, interesting reprint. Call of the Haunted, Canada, like, why? But anyway, Overload, love this card. Chimera Tech, Cyber Darkness Dragon, like this one could have been a nice Ultra, to be fair. Cyber Dark Dragon could have been a nice Ultra. Power Bond, Overload Fusion, and then technically you got like 3 token cards, but this one you pretty much see in all of them. It's for Duel Links, Legacy of the Duelist, and then Dawn of Majesty with your focus. Cyber Dark, Structure Deck. Get that out of the way. There we go. Cyber Dark Structure Deck. I love these ones. These ones are really kind of cool. I quite like collecting those. But yeah. So overall, like, unless you specifically want to be building Cyber Dragons or Cyber Darks, all of this, maybe Gal Dogma, I suppose you could arguably claim is worth it. Boom. That's it. you are pretty much paying for this. You are buying this, and all of this becomes free fodder. Now, whether you're going to build Cyber Dragons, whether you choose to build Cyber Dragons and then sell the rest on without impermanences or anything like that, it's definitely worth picking up just to get this. Now, obviously, most local stores will probably do you a deal where if you buy 3 structure decks, you also get one of the Lost Art promos to make it even more worth your money. But overall, when you're paying £10 for a structure deck, as long as you're getting a staple card like this that can go into any of your decks, which on its own hits between £7 to £10, it's worth paying the extra £3 because not only do you guarantee that this is going to be mint, but you also get the ability of playing around with a different deck should you want to, experiment, or should someone go, look, I've already got my infinite impermanences, I don't want to buy a Cyber Dragon structure deck. You can go, that's fine, well, I can sell you the brand new cards as Ultras. I've bought 3 of the structure decks, I don't want them, I only want the impermanences. I'll sell you, let's say, these 4 cards or all of the new cards for £5 each. It then technically means that you only pay £15 for your impermanences. So it's just, there's a balance in the structure deck, which is really, really nice. But if it didn't have impermanence, then it would be tipped in the wrong direction. If it had Lightning Storm, then it would be absolutely mad. So yeah, definitely go and pick up your Cyber Style structure decks. Definitely worth buying, in my opinion. And stay tuned to the channel if you want to be seeing a Cyber Dark, a Cyber Dragon, and possibly a Cyber Style deck profile coming up as well. As absolutely always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, share. Till next time, stay safe and happy dueling.